Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 4 is closer than we think, with the next stage of the apparatus being active, IRL teasers being sent out to content creators revealing the theme of next season, and with insiders revealing literal Battle Pass cosmetics and skins that we're going to be showing in this video. It's a no-brainer to stick around for 480 to 600 seconds so you don't miss any of these brand new leaks today. It would put a giant smile on my face and cheer up Charlie the Charcoal Pug if you could enter code FM1 inside the Fortnite item shop right now. Literally, I believe one of the shortest codes to enter, and it greatly supports us and the channel. Last video I asked you guys to name this emote, and here's a ton of hearted comments on screen right now that got it right. This now, however, is our new emote, so let me know what this is down below in the comments, and if you get it right and your comment gets hearted, it could be showed on screen in the next video. And considering we're incredibly close to 2.55 million subscribers, whilst you're clicking buttons, hit the button, turn on all notifications. After all, that only benefits you, as we do try and give different subscribers every single day, with proof for that on screen right now. Diving straight into it all, for those that don't know, we are literally a fortnight, meaning 2 weeks away, pun intended of course, from Chapter 4 Season 4 release, and on August 25th, as it states on the Battle Pass, which hasn't changed or been updated with the release of 25.30, meaning there's no delays. Not gonna lie, Season 3 is my least favourite season of this chapter so far, and of course if you aren't playing Battle Royale, for those that don't know, we're in a brand new activated stage since 25.30 of the apparatus that got fully constructed and now looks like this. And speaking of not playing this season much, although it ends soon, and if you need to get to level 200 to get your superstars or level 100 to unlock Optimus Prime, an insanely fun, quick, easy and overall OP process to do so is by playing the creative map that I'm promoting on screen right now called Klombo Gun Game, made by me and Dan7, which not only allows you to use a variety of weapons getting prepared for next season and all the changes that will come with it, but as we're expecting kill streaks to be added in Chapter 5, just like we got augments and hurdling as a new innovation in Chapter 4, we have them already in this mode. Not to mention the incredibly rare mythics that you guys need to check out upcoming very soon. Have you got what it takes to get the 25 kill streak nuke, which actually goes off like the one from Modern Warfare 2 2009? For those that don't know what I'm on about, it's this.
Technical nuke incoming!
Anyways, diving into the Season 4 teasers before we reveal the Battle Pass skins that we literally have our first look at thanks to people finding on the surveys which ones are going to be upcoming out of the 8. Donald Mustard, for those that don't know, has been MIA for quite a while now, like literally not tweeting, actually even teasing events such as Jujutsu Kaisen, only retweeting the trailers and such. Although his location is set to reality, and he did recently update his banner to show this kind of blood-filled moon, which is very relevant as we're going to be moving on to in just a second. His comeback tweet after a month or two was simply with no context this barrel filled with logs on fire, or kind of like just, you know, a beach fire that you create, with the logs being placed in the manner resembling the number 4 anyways, whether flipped or not. It's pretty obvious to see that, potentially implying that Chapter 4 is going to go out with literally burning to the ground the entire island, or Season 4 is going to be starting correlating to the blood moon in his banner, the shape of it anyways, the colour that the fire is projecting from being lit inside this barrel with the number 4, as we've already seen on the leaked astral map, which by the way in the files isn't correlating to a live Ventus PQ explained. They were initially planning on it. They had a playlist called playtest_astral or something like that. He states in the tweet anyways, I'm not going to read it out, but the gist of it, this was meant to be happening this season, but for whatever reason Epic Games have scrapped it, which actually looks like, considering next season is the last of this chapter, the only one we're going to be seeing in Chapter 4 is the finale. As of today, we know the importance of these teasers in his banner and the image he tweeted out anyways, thanks to the fact that Brazilian content creators, according to Wenso, are getting Season 4 teasers. Apparently this translates to thanks for adding to my collection, and as you can see, it shows a blood moon-like structure, which this particular Brazilian content creator took a video of and actually published to Twitter, what you're seeing in the background right now. Of course, again, giving vibes that something spherical as shown approaching the island, which I assume is in the middle displayed on the apparatus, will be coming to the Fortnite island, whether it is this particular ice moon in the Chapter 3 flip trailer that we saw on the right hand side, or the Cube Cradle ship that we saw only in Fortnite at the Chapter 2 end event finale, once this was occurring through an interdimensional portal, as it couldn't fit literally inside the loop due to the sheer size of it, compared to not only a singular mothership when there were so many motherships in this dimension, but also the flipside island of Chapter 2 and 3. FNAssist had a very good theory about all of this tied together, the eclipse of this red looking moon. Theory: the eclipse is likely caused by the Cube Cradle. Sloan said she's picking up signals she recognises headed toward the island with intent. The glyphs predicted the eclipse, but all readings say it's impossible because it's not a natural moon blocking it, meaning this spherical structure that's big enough to be a moon, the Cradle ship itself. With the return of the last reality being kind of confirmed for next season anyways, with Zyg and Choppy's ray gun being a known unvaulted mythic alongside not only Gunnar returning as an NPC boss with his Stinger SMG, and the Foundation finally making his way into the Chapter 4 reality as his particular mythic assault rifle that he had held in Chapter 3 Season 1 and we could pick up upon eliminating him will be coming back. Does this finally mean we're going to be learning where him and Jonesy went to instead of literally seeing, like, you know, the Scientist, the Origin and the Visitor them get consumed in Chrome in Chapter 3 Season 4? Even so, of course, we still have unanswered questions within this season of him leaving his mask behind underneath the statue of himself, the Mighty Monument, which apparently Paradigm says he wouldn't do for no particular reason. Here's where things get really insane in terms of more teasers upcoming scheduled anyways, as Fortnite's marketing seems to be on top once again. Hypex tweeted out yesterday Fortnite scheduled a video teaser for Season 4 which will go live on August 22nd according to this other Twitter user, probably similar to Chapter 3 Season 4. So far we have this which could change: one teaser / ad on August 20th, two teasers / ads on August 21st, and one teaser / ad video on August 22nd. Don't forget, last season and even the season prior, they actually did release first of all the Chapter 4 Season 2 welcome trailer before the gameplay and cinematic one the day before Chapter 4 Season 2, and then even despite revealing the cinematic in full, of course, before Chapter 4 Season 3 released a few hours prior, they did put up some teaser ads or shorts like the one you're seeing on screen right now, literally a snippet from the full cinematic trailer in itself, based off of developments we knew were happening toward the end of Chapter 4 Season 2 at the time, being the earthquake cracks and the earthquakes happening, with the roots obviously sprouting out, kind of implying an upcoming jungle biome which we got. Speaking of Chapter 4 Season 3, something we didn't get but expected, of course, was the volcano biome, location, map change, whatever you want to call it, as these were added into the files, volcanic rocks and such. Upon release of this season, considering Epic Games love to tease things right in front of our eyes in advance, they have a ton of things pointing toward not only a volcano upcoming as a map change in Chapter 4, with this particular Molten Axe pickaxe implying so alongside this kind of molten lava rock or magma rock contrail. But speaking of the sticker in particular, the last one I'm going to be mentioning, it literally shows it erupting, kind of like the Angry Volcano sticker which projected this to happen as a live event in Chapter 1 Season 8 upon the first volcano introduction. For this reason, considering of course we've talked about the hash flags in previous videos, and Sheena on screen right now revealed when it actually could be revealed, the hashtag flag with the name and theme of next season like we have Fortnite Wilds this season, actually being revealed simultaneously alongside the hash flag logo next to it, as we have this for Fortnite Wilds, Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 3, and also Fortnite CH4S3. Could this be a volcano next to it, or could it be this blood moon structure? After all, it's a pretty simple design, and they go with this for the hash flag pictures next to the hashtags. And before we also prove that Chapter 4 Season 4 will be the final season despite Chapter 5 Season 1 being version 28.00, initially meaning if we were traditionally thinking about the updates in the files, we would have 2 more seasons after this one going up to Chapter 4 Season 5. As we're in version 25.00 now, Chapter 4 Season 4 will be 26.00. This left a mystery for 27.00, which we're about to reveal, but importantly before we do, we have our first possible Battle Pass leak thanks to Aiko and cosmetics or skins contained within it. These are 2 upcoming contrails that use the textures below. The butterfly one reminds me of the server outfit below. Could we see this in the Season 4 Battle Pass? And to be honest, many people have been talking about this from the inside, that it will be upcoming as a part of it. Here are all the images on screen right now in full, as I know you couldn't see it from that tweet, but of course it directly correlates to this survey skin. Also, with us seeing one collab skin every single season, with the WWE skins being leaked now over on Twitter, a collab that was also being teased in this update, which haven't come to the item shop yet, alongside this huge Jujutsu Kaisen anime collaboration actually coming as a mini battle pass, confirming we're getting one every season of this chapter. For instance, Chapter 4 Season 1 Most Wanted, Chapter 4 Season 2 Find the Force, and now Break the Curse for Chapter 4 Season 3. Believe it or not, with next season being 26.00, Chapter 4 Season 4, this is also going to include 27.00, a brand new version with a mini battle pass for the huge LEGO collaboration, potentially being the biggest one we've seen yet. Wento broke it down perfectly here. 27.00 / the rumored Chapter 4 Season 5 will be the massive LEGO update released in early November. From what I'm aware, it will not actually be a new season, but an update that's big enough to warrant a new season version, obviously within Chapter 4 Season 4 itself. And then he followed up saying, in case anyone is still confused, here's the schedule: 26.00 Season 4 August 25th, releasing after downtime, lifts, as stated started on the Battle Pass, 27.00 LEGO update still during Season 4, most likely November 6th and 7th, and then 28.00 Chapter 5 releasing December 3rd after the downtime lifts from the Jurian Live event actually commencing, going into a black hole-like state for longer than a season transition, as we're going to be met with a brand new island for Chapter 5, of course being a chapter transition in itself. Dr. Sloan, of course, is already teasing this through the voice lines also by stating we need to get off this island as soon as possible, obviously pointing toward furthermore that this final Season 4, like the annual chapter we saw for Chapter 3, is going to be the final season.
I've been told by someone you and I both trust that we need to get off this island as soon as we can. Is that what the previous residents did? Find some true home among the stars? These glyphs are a clue to where we need to go next. If I can solve them.
As Eiko also stated here, she's also teased Chapter 4's end event by stating, I have a plan that might give us a path to escape our enemies for good. It's risky, but it's worth it. Perhaps we'll manage to find refuge elsewhere in the stars and escape the last reality for good, potentially even defeating not only the last reality as a faction, but the Cradle ship. Of course, this means more last reality members are going to be showing up, new characters introduced to end off the chapter in the final season of that specific chapter, like the Cube Queen in Chapter 2 Season 8, the Herald in Chapter 3 Season 4, of course, which many people believe to be this character off the Fortnite surveys, which many people also think could have simply been a normal explorer harnessing the power of this cube structure in the hand, then turning through a built-in emote to this last reality member. Eiko broke this down Triarch lore. Apparently Triarch Nox is trying to hide from Triarch Aura, who appears to be his opposite. Maybe this survey outfit is Triarch Aura and she uses the last reality's cube to go against them or something. Noticed by Wenso, which is also another data miner. Drop a like if you're excited for Season 4 and subscribe for more with all notifications turned on so that you're the first to get the newest leaks that are pouring out by the day now. And of course, don't forget to enter code FM1 now or the next time you log onto Fortnite. But speaking of where you go to now, click this video on screen if you haven't watched it already, whilst you wait for the very next one I do publish on the channel.